Hello, my name is Maria Jose Mayorga, and I am going to present my demo. Okay, the first question to answer is how large is your electronic tattoo, and what information do you share with the world, and where do you share it? I think my electronic tattoo is not that big of a tattoo, but it has various information about me. Sometimes I share a little bit about my days, how I'm feeling, who I'm with, or if I'm celebrating an important day for me. I share that too. Sometimes I share pictures with my friends from university, or I can share pictures with my niece. As I said before, I do it from my university, or it depends on where I am. Okay, the second question to answer is how can Juan Enrique's piece of advice help us? Be careful what you post because it influences your reputation. Don't look too far into the past of those you love, and think twice before posting anything, or don't fall in love with your own image. I think Enrique's advice offers valuable insights into online reputation management and personal relationships. They help you to be aware of how your actions online and your interactions with others can influence your image and the relationships you build. It also encourages you to reflect before sharing personal information or making judgments based on someone's past, thus fostering more empathetic and respectful communication. Since information is always going to be on the internet, one must be very careful about what one publishes, as this can also affect anything in the future. The third question to answer is how do you understand Warhol's work? In the future, everyone will be world famous for 15 minutes, and is this good or bad for us? I think Warhol's phrase means that in the age of information and technology, fame and visibility can be momentary and accessible to a large number of people. The interpretation of whether this is good or bad depends on the individual perspective. On the one hand, it can be positive, providing opportunities for self-expression, creativity, and connecting with wider audience. It can allow lesser now voices to achieve something big. On the other hand, this rapid turnover of fame can lead to a superficial appreciation of significant achievements and contributions. It can also generate unrealistic pressures and expectations on individuals, as they are constantly expected to stand out in an increasingly competitive and information saturated world. Finally, their perception of this trend as positive or negative is subjective and depends on how each individual experience and values it in his or her own life and context. The fourth question asked is do you think people are not anonymous on the internet? How can we be anonymous on the internet? and what kind of data should people want to keep private. I really believe that you can't be anonymous on the internet. There is always something or someone that can know where you are. There are many methods to know this thanks to technology. So I don't think we can be anonymous on the internet. There will always be some information about the person trying to be anonymous. I also think that what kind of data people show keep private is up to each person, but I don't tend to share a lot of my information on the internet. Fears because I don't like, uh, and second because I don't like people knowing about me all the time. I think several of the things that should not be shared are personal information, uh, information such as social security numbers, passwords, credit card details, sensitive medical information, and other personal information should be treated with the highest level of privacy and security. And finally, we have the fifth question, which asks what problems can come from being mortal online. I think one of the problems uh, that can come with being immortal on the internet can be the loss of privacy, as personal information or photos that are shared online can remain accessible ever after many years, and this can compromise anyone's privacy and security. Also, reputation for things from the past as information or actions from the past can remain visible and affect the perception of a person in the present, even if they have changed or evolved over time, and this is linked to defamation, as outdated or incorrect information can be used maliciously to defame a person or damage their reputation.